Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to create a sliding menu in Adobe Muse. And yeah, maybe if you know my channel you say, oh, we already seen a video like that, but this is something different. What I showed you was a menu that slided with the browser, but it was static there. But now we are going to show you. I don't know if you ever visit my website, impressing.be. So if we just go to the website, let's just say contact, and if we just slide, you see now we've got here a very large header, but if we slide, you see it gets a smaller header. So this we all had to do with code because Adobe Muse didn't do that, we thought, but with a little bit diving into Adobe Muse we could make this. So I'm going to show you how. It's actually not that hard, but it's a little bit hidden away. So just create a new site. You can choose whatever the dimensions you want, and if it has to be for the tablet, the phone, or the computer. Let's now set a normal regular with default settings, because it's always actually a good default setting. So if we just set this to white to make this a little bit nicer for the eye. So yeah, so this was my master layout. So if we now just, we didn't put a widget on the air because it's a little bit hard to make a widget, because then you have to be making it like a menu, and that is actually impossible in Adobe Muse to make menus. So it actually is not that hard work to make yourself, so why not just show you how to do it. So now here, let us just say this is our big header, so let us drag here a little square inside, and let us fill this with let us just say something like Impressing Studios, it's in red, and then there's the line away. So now we've got this, and if you preview this, you won't see anything about that, so it's just the same. But let us just put in some text. Home, and make a few other ones. You can set this to the whole height, and then you can style this a little bit up. So home, portfolio, and contact. That will be the 3 pages that we will using. So so that's it. Oh, I also want to mention, if you go to my website, you will see a few ads. That ads are by Google, so if you click on that ads, I will get a little bit of a funding for that. So it will be very nice if you do that once a month or something, or once a week. I don't know how a big fan you are of this channel. Maybe if this becomes a success, I will put up also a Patreon account, so it's easy to sponsor me. And let us just make these pages. So portfolio and contact. Oh, maybe we should put this on the master page, because this has nothing to do with this page itself. So let us put this on the master page, like so, and then just style these up a little bit more down, like a little bit up so, and then we will set the color to white, and maybe the font to Romano 1, a little bit bigger, then a little bit more back. Yeah, so that's perfect. Then we will put the links in here, so home, then portfolio, and then contact. So let us just close up this. Oh, here is something. Oh yeah, I see what's wrong. Let us just like so. Yeah, so now is everything ready here, and the links will work. So if we just set on home something that says home and Yeah, it's just for demo, of course. You can set whatever you want, but it's just to show you that everything works. You probably know if you know the program. Portfolio, and then of course our contact. So, and if you now preview this, excuse me, you see home, portfolio, and contact. So, but this is actually not what you expect. So, what we now can do is open our panel here and go to layers. Now we have to create a new layer, and let us just call this sliding menu. So yeah, that's good. And then in sliding menu, you just have to create at the full width another browser element or another square, whatever you want to call it. So let us just set this to the same color, and we will put this over here. Now you will just see it, maybe a little bit, that we can see what we do, of course. Then we go to our master layout and just copy these texts and bring where we were, contact, of course, and then just bring these back to there. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. Let us just create some new text files on here. You have to be sure with this one that it is the exact height of the banner that you created. So hello, excuse me, my computer does a little bit weird. That's strange. Oh, I see what the problem is. We are now on this layer, but we want this to be on this layer, of course. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, you see, I'm learning too. So that isn't a big deal to make these ones. Now just, I'm not gonna style these up, but you can style them also the same. And then you just set the link to contact, portfolio, and home. I'll just make this a capital H. So let us just size these up, because you have to consider this is what they see all the time when they are not at the upper end of your page. And make this white. So I also, if you can see on my website, I also put this is just back to the top. You can create this very easy. I think you already know it, just with an anchor. Then you set top, and then if you just create something and make a hyperlink to that top. If you then, let us just make this bigger. And if we now go to preview this, yeah. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. So wait, so if they click here, they go up. So this is actually not something that we're not gonna use now. So this is ready, but now yeah, you can see if you preview it, it is already there, and we don't want that. So we select them all, everything that is inside that layer, then go to scroll effects, and then go to coverage. Then the cover, you want to set that it is starting over there, And then the key position, you just set it to, let us just say 20. We will put this key position a little bit down to there, just underneath or inside that thing. So why it won't do that with contact is because it is linked to that page, but there is where the top thing comes in handy. So if you click out of here and then set just a link to the top and go out of here, and then, oh, we lost our styling, but yeah, no big deal. You can just set it back, and then the covering to 20. No, we will set this to this. And then here you want to make sure that this is also 100% the sliding out. So let us just do that with all the rest. So 100%. Then that's okay. Okay, oh, just make this also 25. 25. 25. Alright. So now we've got something. If we now start, you see it won't do anything and it just is there, slides there. But it won't stay at the top, of course. So what we will do is, wait, let me just take a look. Yeah. So what we now have to do is start with this one, set this to the maybe, or take also 25, then it's the same with the text. You can set this at other lengths, but then you just have to change your layers a little bit, but it's, let's just keep it easy and make it the same. So this you set to 1 and this to 0. So what this will do is, if you just slide, you see that banner stays at the top. And oh, I just made a horrible mistake. In the movement you have to set this to 0. Oh no, what do I do? To the same layer. So if you just got our key position here, you just have to set this to the same height of the box. Now you do the same for the text boxes. So you just turn on moving, make this 1, then make this 0, and make this 0. And then I think it's 33. Yeah. And now if you preview this, you will see it stays nice at the top and it slides out when it's there. And then you can play a little bit around with it. So now actually this is ready. And then you can play around and just set it maybe over here. Let's just say, yeah. And then, oh, hit the preview button and then you will see it's earlier, but a little bit too early, I think. So a little bit down, and then you can play around with it, of course. This is perfectly. So yeah, this was actually the video. I will put this file actually in the description, so you can download this Muse file. I will also set a few links to my Facebook, so definitely like my Facebook. Also be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want more videos about web design, about Photoshop, or if you have ever a video that you want of something you don't know but you want to learn, you can always send me a mail to this email address. I will answer all of your questions about computing, of course. Excuse me, so just send it to info@impressing.be. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!